This hydro dipping question comes from one of our YouTube viewers, and Paul asks, how long do you let the base coat set to dry? Also, how long do you rinse after you dip in the film? Y'all got questions? I got answers. Let's do it. Alright, so this is going to be short and sweet. We got two questions. First, how long do you let the base coat set to dry? So when I use one hit wonder paint, usually in the summertime, I can let it sit for about 5 minutes and it's ready to dip because it's completely dry to the touch. In the wintertime when the temperatures are cooler, maybe it's 10, 15 minutes, 20 at the most usually, and it's good to go and it's ready to dip. The only thing that you need is just the base coat to be dry to the touch so that you don't damage the base coat while you're in there dipping your part. As long as it's dry, you can dip. But there's really not a reason to be in any rush. You got days or more to get this stuff dipped. So if you want to paint one morning and dip in the afternoon, that's fine. If you want to paint during the afternoon and dip the next day, that's fine too. Not going to hurt anything. The second question that he had is, how long do you rinse after you dip in the film? This is going to be temperature dependent for what you need to do, but I'll tell you what I do. I have a rinse tank that does it for me automatically. I've got a video I'll link to right up here that's all about my rinse tank and how long I let stuff rinse for, but 10 minutes is my minimum. When I get done dipping, I throw it in the rinse tank and I just let it sit there for 10 minutes. That way I know that it is completely rinsed and I ain't got to worry about it. But my rinse tank is automated. Like, I just set stuff in there and it does it for me. I don't have to worry about it. So I can go and dip another part or do something else while I'm waiting for that part to rinse. For you guys at home that are doing this in a sink or with your garden hose out in the driveway, it's really going to be temperature dependent. If it's above, I'd say probably 65, 70 degrees up to about 80, you can probably get it rinsed off in maybe 4 to 5 minutes. If the temperature is colder than 60, usually it's going to take a lot longer, somewhere in the 8 to 10 minute range. All you need to do is just rub your hand across the part and make sure there's no PVA left on the part. You'll be able to feel it. It feels like catfish slime is the best way I can describe it. But it's a slimy, gooey, sticky mess, and you've got to get it all rinsed off, or else when you go to put your clear coat on, the clear coat is going to react with that PVA, that slimy stuff that's left on the part, and it is probably going to damage the clear coat, or it's just not going to get clear coated at all. It's going to look like absolute garbage. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's roll the bloopers. You need to rinse before, and it's just going to wind up looking like somebody just did what. And his other question, also long, how long do you rinse? You know, it's really hard to read these comments when English is like your third language. My first language is sarcasm, my second one is swearing.